Hello tubers, Robert 28, 1979. Guys, y'all can see I got the headache crank out. I was going to start that project, but I still am. You can see I got it cleared so I can get in and out of here. But what I'm doing right now, yeah, I untarped it. There's the tires up. All but one tire was flat. That tire was flat, that front tire was flat, that front tire was flat. That one held there. I got in here, we already had it ran around the yard and it died. I'm not getting any spark out of this puppy. So what I'm fixing to do is pull these two bolts here, these two bolts down here, move this whole oil cooler out of the way, pull this whole front cowling off and re-gap, check the coils on this thing, pickup coils. I'm going to get that done, and then I'm going to do a test fire, see if it'll fire back up. And if it does, I'm going to put it all back together and start getting this thing ready. Change the oil in it, charge the battery up, because the battery was plumb dead, which is because I went out there trying to start it and ran the battery dead. Oh yeah, look at that. They're jeeping it, yeah. Probably... yeah, I think the hydraulic oil should be fine in it. The 1540 motor oil, or I think in this one was 530 motor oil in this. 1540 in the 646, which I no longer have. But when I got the 646, I got these nifty wheel weights. It's another on this tractor. Like I said, it's set for almost a year, so these tires should be somewhat cured up some. He's gonna run into everything. Look at him. You better go catch him. Yeah, them boys are crazy. But yeah, it needs to change the oil, change the filter. Come on, focus. Change the oil filter on it. I gotta do all this stuff to this thing. So it might not be all done tonight. As I said, I want to work on that headache crank too a little bit this weekend. Tomorrow is Saturday, but I will be out of town. That's a non-professional, unstarred tracker runner, I guess you can call it. Not really. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do is tear this thing down, check all the coils and stuff on it, get it all re-gap set right and the whole 9 yards, get it ready to rock and roll. Because, unannounced to the wife, it's fixing to become garden season again, so this thing's got to get ready to pull the plow, the bottom braking plow, the crowfoot I got for it, and as y'all seen in the video, it's another project I was talking about. I've got two little V disc plows. I'm going to convert them together and make a double offset. Yeah. Got angle line right over there. So this little thing's going to work this little tail off, because I had plans of building a big pole barn over there and doing away with the garden. But I think I'm going to try to get one more shout this year, see if I get enough time to get one going. And then if I don't, oh well. This thing is still usable. I've still got the dozer blade out front on the other side of the carport here. That might go back on the front of this. I doubt it, but it might. Whoa! Sorry about that, guys. That damn thing hurts. Okay, you out there with them. Let's go. Move it, move it, move it. I said run. That's why she is lacking in track, guys. That was her long stride. You gotta see her short stride. I was like, do I really gotta do my chores? No, just kidding. Yeah, she's a good kid for the most part. Love her to death. But anyway, back to this. I said I'm gonna pull these 4 bolts, pull this off, pull the cover off, and I'm gonna get into this sucker and see what I can figure out. So, as I said, we did have it running. My oldest son, good 6-year-old son, drove it around the yard. About halfway, and it just, that was it. It was done. And I'm not doing that again, guys. Don't ask. But just died on them, so I checked, not getting spark again. I figured maybe in these wires here, so I missed them. So what I did earlier to get spark. And I'm starting to wonder if it might be part of this is my ground here. It's not grounding properly or something, but we'll give her a shot and see if she busts off. No, she's not gonna do it. Thinking the problem might be in a grounding issue. Wiring problems with this thing, which is don't surprise me none, for the simple fact the reason is all this stuff is kind of hunkered together here. So I'm also wondering if it might be a switch, ignition switch going bad too. It didn't fire off until I let go of the key, which could be the ignition. Right there's the kill wire. Could be the ignition switch is going bad. So dim the lights. Oh. Okay, y'all take turns. And tell you what? Oh, I'll let you drive us in a minute, okay, buddy? I'm still checking out why the wiring's doing what it's doing. Well, I guess I'm not tearing all that apart. So, see if we can get her to load. A little bit of choke on there. There we go. Yeah, she'll do a flame every once in a while. But I'm fixing to shut her down. I'm going to check the oil and everything on it. You ready to start it? No, sir, not right now. Start in a minute. Fix the Jeep. There's nothing wrong with the Jeep. It's moving. Look. See, there it goes. Well, anyway, I'm going to end this video. I'm going to get this put back together, I guess. Missed some wires on it. We did some wiring this year on it, stuff like that. I haven't tested that. So I think maybe that might have been bad. I don't know. It's clear it's a ground issue. Nothing real bad, major. So yeah, I'll fix the oil leak on this side. Right there, oily coming out of there. But here, the cool thing is that box right there, that long one, has got another cooler in it. Oh, dang it. I got it whenever I got that 646. It was the wrong one. It fits this 222. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, if you subscribe, rate my videos, comment. Let me know what you guys think. So, until next time, y'all, take it easy. Hello, Trippers. Robert 20, 1979. Now, guys, as y'all can see, I've got the heady crack up here. Got this here. Got the 222 still in the shop. Still running. Yeah, so, I got some lines on the ground here. That is the start of the headache crack. That's what I'm putting on the top of this one. This one I've got to cut down to here. That's going to be the top of it right there. So I got to cut another. Yeah, that's going to be the bottom of it. Sorry, I've already calculated for the top. The top comes up to right about here. It's going to be 23 inches tall. What the hell did I do with my tape measure? So laying right over here. Can't see the same color almost as the damn square here. Okay, that's the bottom of the deck. It's not going to have angles in a square tube. 17, 23. You see it comes up almost 24 inches. There is no light out there to measure my truck, so turn this damn TV off. I'm sure y'all want to hear about Bigfoot. I really don't want to hear about Bigfoot either. I don't want to watch my other shows halfway through and I'm recording it. Give me just a minute, guys. I'm going to run outside, take a measurement. I'm going to leave the camera girl so I can have something in my eye. Let's see here. Another part under there I got to put on my truck. That's the kind of measurements I took. 54, 70, 23. I'm going to double measure. Yeah, that might work. Not work the way I had it planned. It kind of points at the ground. I'm going to set y'all up right here. Tripod's in the house. And you can kind of get somewhat of a view there. Not a very good one. Let's see here. I'm not going to do a very long video, guys, on this. I'm just going to put kind of in parts and then edit it all together. Grinding disc. Oh. Sitting on the lens piece. There we go. Yeah, trying to look at this viewfinder here. It's not very... There we go. Now you can see it. Yeah, flipped upside down again. There you go. Yeah, it's pretty close there. Alright, I'm going to walk out and get a measurement right back. Oh, the count started. Alrighty. Ooh, there you go. Well, 24 sits about that much above the cab. So, done cut the middle, so I'm just going to leave it at 23, which will be just a hair over the cab, not really very much, which is fine. I don't care, don't bother me. So, with that being said, let's get this chop saw down. I need the chop saw, quick set. Yes, I'm not very impressed with this chop saw, but I'm not disimpressed with it either. And I apologize if y'all can't hear me very well, so I'm talking kind of low over here toward my back. All 9 yards. Alright. Damn thing's heavy and heavy. Alright. Now, see if I can get this thing a little steady here. As y'all guys can see, I've cut here, marked here. That's 54 inches across for the top, and it's 70 inches across the bottom, which gets cut off right there. Now, once I get this all cut down, I'll get these set where they need to be, because I'm reusing these side posts. I'm just going to cut it off right back here, straight off and straight off over there on that side. These are going to get cut off. They're going to get probably moved in, which I may eliminate these really and just do 2 smaller ones like that. Because by the time I cut this off and move it, there ain't going to be much space between those two and a big space in the center. I'm not going to like that very well. So, and by doing this too, it also causes another issue and problem. I was going to put my company name, logo, and all that crap on the back window of my truck. This is going to cause a problem. Not going to do it. So it's going to have to go down the side of my bed toward the fender flare and the top of the bed side, and then maybe do another little decal on the tailgate somewhere. So but I've got it all marked right there, the center line of there, center line here. And I'm fixing to take my trusty grinder with cut-off wheel, cut that off straight there with that one. I'm going to have to do some finagling and get a straight line. And then once I do that, then I'll flip this thing over and I'll cut all the expanded metal here. I'll cut it down along that side and there. And when I cut this off here, I'll also cut the expanded metal off all the way even with here. And then I'll have to cut these down. So, yeah, it's going to be kind of fun. So, that's it for this part right here. And I'll come back to the video. For me, it's going to be a while. For y'all, it'll be just a quick second, so we'll see you in just a second. Alright, tubers. Yeah, guys, y'all can see I'm making progress. I got the ends cut off. They're both sitting right here. So, that's done. I've notched out here. I pre-laid out my deal on the floor, but that kind of got stepped on and erased. So I got to redo I got a line here, I got to do the angle lines to finish it up. Oh, you can see I trimmed out through here. So I'm cutting it here to match, because the other one's going to come up to right about here. So it's going to be 23 inches. I thought about going back to the 24, but you know, I meant set up on the 23 is what I wanted. It fits the truck just right, and leaves just a hair over the cab. So if I do have a ladder or something there, it don't hit the cab. It still rests on it. So I got one last cut right here to make, and then that's angled ready. That I gotta cut down through here. Oh boy, let me tell you, this was not easy. I'm doing it all with else. So I gotta cut the angle off this one here. Still, I gotta mark it and cut it. But as y'all guys can see, I didn't cut this part here. I just bent it. I couldn't get anything in there to cut it. The other side I used a hacksaw. Oh my goodness, that took forever. Hear my exhaust fan back here running. But I gotta trim this off. Cut into this one here, cut it down, mark it. Get you on view here. Cut it here, and then down this line and down. And this is gonna be the pitch, and I'll cut it straight across here. and that's where the other piece will sit on top, and then the end pieces. It's gonna look weird, so I have a little bitty tiny triangle here, but you know, I can care less. These are gonna be the fun ones to cut, as well as these here, without cutting into this suspended metal. But I got an idea. I'll get her done. You can see it's cut in here. If you can see up in there, so some lines here, and get to the bottom view here. And you see where it's cut there already. So that's where I'm at. I'm making progress. This is actually Sunday now. Sunday night. Well, I guess Monday morning is midnight now. I didn't do a whole lot on this. Today, all day Sunday, I actually worked on bicycles. Got all of my kids' bicycles all back up. The wife's, my bike. We all kind of went for a little bike ride. I don't think I'll be doing that very often now. Whew. That'll wear you out quick. Ain't been on a bicycle in many years. But that's where I'm at so far. So I guess I'll see y'all guys in a quick second. Alright, sorry, it's been a little bit longer than a minute. It's actually 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Monday afternoon. Here's where I'm at on the heady crank. I got the top post cut off, which is right there in the ground, as you see. Kind of trying to decide if I want to go double slant or A-shaped on both sides for the lights. But y'all guys can see I missed my mark here. This mark is correct. A little bit, somewhat. I'm going to have to cut a little bit more here to make those meet. And what I did is I set this up here, made my marks, but didn't put this on the other side of the mark like I should have. Put on the wrong side of the mark, but if I set this thing up right, proper, that should still fit some. I have to trim a little bit, but that's where I'm at on this. But as y'all guys can see, there's a couple packages there, and we're hunting rabbits. Anyway, these are the upcoming deals, and we're doing the Duramax out there. As y'all guys know, I told y'all some of the issues here. Yep, that's the first one. This isn't the one that I was wanting to order, but it's the one that I got. Just for those transfer cases. And it just sits inside your transfer case housing. Oh, well, the compressor case on too. So that's coming up to do. Sometime this week, that'll get done. And then this thing here came in. See if I can do this. As you guys can see, and of course the light's gonna go off. Those are the injector nozzles. There's another bag in here. This was a full complete overhaul kit. They had 2 different choices of kits you could get. This kit or one that didn't come with this stuff here. It just had just that stuff. These are actually got the keepers in there. The valve or solenoid side seals. Some more seals in that little container there, and some little balls in there. Itty bitty balls. Wow, them guys are small. Holy cow. Got the copper washers, more O-rings here. And way back in that box in there, they even sent you something else I thought was kind of weird. A pair of tweezers, and there's my phone. So I I gotta take this call, so I'll get back to you. Alright, tubers, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had a phone call that was important I had to take, and it got busy. So here's where I'm at. I got the piece welded in. I ended up having to cut the expanded metal off. I got it sitting over there beside the case there, which I will put back on. But it's kind of how she's looking. I kind of like the little triangle deals here. I'm thinking about doing something different there with those. You can see it's all coming out. That side might be a little off than this side, but you know, I don't give a damn. And you see the difference in the gap here compared to that side. I don't give a darn. But you know, it's not so much for looks as it is for functionality. If I wanted looks, I'd have built the whole thing from scratch and made it real decent. But this is going to be for functionality. I'm going to put it all together, get it all welded out solid, cut, go get the angle iron, make the piece for the bed. Cut a piece of this angle iron here is 2x2 to go across the bed, you know, across the front of the bed, and then set this on top of it and weld it to it. And then put my angle braces on it. I'm not going to use these big ones like I thought about doing. I don't feel like cutting them off. I got some smaller ones, you know. Excuse me. I got some of these smaller ones I just cleaned up and Bob's your uncle. That's where she's at, you know, and like I said, yeah, what am I doing here? Getting all dizzy. I don't know if I want to do the lights like this, you know, get an idea, kind of like I did with the dually, or, you know, yeah, let's get a good depiction here. Just running the back side, it's going to look like that, which don't look bad, or I could do them like that, which really don't look bad either. Then also there's an option to come in here and punch a small hole and put a little red one there or something, I don't know. Maybe a little clear one for light. I thought about cutting this out here for my third brake light, but no, I ain't gonna do that either. Oh, she put some shorts on finally. Got her complaining about being hot, she finally got put shorts on. But anyway, that's where it's at right now, so we'll be back to you guys in just a second. Alright, tubers, I'm back again. Well, as y'all can see, we got the new upper tube in, got the expanded metal back on it, got the ends trimmed, which I just finished trimming those off. Supposed to go to my buddy's and use his plasma cutter to cut the hole for the lights, but that didn't work out. He got home and his wife decided she wanted to eat, so, and I respectfully understand his circumstance there, so, yeah, that's the back side. There are some welds I gotta kind of go back over and redo. I'm gonna set the camera down and flip this thing over real quick. You're gonna get a nice view of my shop door. Alright, and I know I went through and said something earlier on the spot of this video about which way I wanted to do the lights. Well, my wife kind of made my mind up for me, and that's a pretty decent cut there. A little off a little bit here and there, but you know, I can go the gap. That one's off a little bit, not bad. But as y'all guys can see, that one didn't turn out too bad on those welds. The crappy ones are right in here. I mean, it just, I didn't grind the paint off or nothing, so they just really turned out like dog turds on both sides. Y'all see that's pretty nasty. I didn't weld up inside here. It's such a tight spot, and I figured there's a spot there for moisture to drain out, I guess, or something. I might, before I paint it, run a bead of silicone or something in there. But y'all can see there's a little bit of undercutting right there, so I need to re-hit that. And the wind started blowing on me there, so get a little porosity. grind it all back out and re-weld it. No big deal. But y'all can see how I'm going to do the lights. I completely measured off everything. Put my start line here. Measured out where I wanted everything to hit. And duplicated on the other side so they're identically even. Unlike the last headache rack I started to build but never finished. I didn't measure anything. I just kind of stuck them up where I thought they looked right. You know, as I got a few welds to hit here and here. A little high spot there, you know. I'm not done. Not by far. The next spot is get those holes punched out, and then I can come over with a flat disc and hit all these welds and smooth them all on the front and the back. Leave the bottom and the tops alright, how they are. Then, once I do that, then I'll set the angle iron in the bed, get it all tacked up where I want it, get it all cut out and around the edge of the bed and everything with tailgate closures. Then I'll set this on it and tack it where I want it, because I'm going to have to kind of cut it a little bit here, an angle, come up into here some, and angle back down, because I don't put the angle iron straight flush with the inside of the bed. I put it with the angle of the bed and let the outside kick into the bed some. It don't hurt nothing. It gives a flusher, straighter, cleaner look along the bed side. And for those who don't understand what I'm saying, I'll kind of draw a depiction right here. Okay, your bed side runs. Let's get y'all in view here. Here's the lip on the inside of your bed. Then your bed side comes up, rolls over, comes over, goes down. It's at an angle. On the newer vehicles, they're all pretty much angled. So the angle irons will go here, which means they'll kick the angle iron off this way here, which is no big deal. I don't really mind. I don't care. So I did it on the dually, and that's how I'm gonna do it on this one. And speaking of the dualies, guys, I was driving through Hereford the other day going to install a billboard vinyl. And right as I entered town, lo and behold, there sits my old 6.5 diesel dually. The headache rack's still on, everything. Next time I go through there, if it's still there, I'm going to stop and talk to some people and see if they want any information on that truck. Let them know all I've done the whole 9 yards, and maybe see if I can get that headache rack back off that truck. Because I can modify it, chop it down, do whatever I need to do to make it fit something else, and I really like to finish that job. So, but here's this one. Like I said, I didn't round the corners on this one like I did the other one. I left the little stubs because there are times I will carry a ladder and it'll give a little stop so it don't fall off, and I can just strap her down and be done and head down the road. The other thing I'm kind of thinking about doing is putting some tabs off the bottom to hang some lights on the back. Matter of fact, they're, oh, sorry about that, right there on the wall. So I got those that I can hook on here for like backup lights or work lights or light the bed up with or whatever. So I'm debating on that. So, because the more crap I put onto this thing, the more crap it's going to be in the way, basically. And I don't want them on the outside over here, kicking off the top or anything like that. It looks retarded. Yeah, it's either that or get some of those button lights, is what they call them. Drill a hole right here, pop a couple clear ones in there, and that'll get off enough light off of those to light the bed up. And the only reason I'm doing that is because, as you see, I was marking to do a cutout for my third brake light and the bed lights and stuff for the back of the truck. But I'm just going to cut down 3 inches into that, and that's just not going to look very good like that. I'm not liking that one bit. So, excuse me. I'm going to leave her solid. Just put the lights in there, and who knows, I might even come in here and do like 4 different lights in that little spot for the bed. I mean, the options are endless. I might have the wires running through here, there's already a hole in this side upright to run through for wiring. It'll come out, and I'm going to punch a hole in the back side of here and come out and drop down between the bed and the cab and hook up to the wires there. But so far, that's where she's at. She's come quite a bit of ways there. So from that little jobbered setup to this jobbered setup. So anyways, it's pretty much into this stitched together video I'm gonna do on this, and I'll do a couple more videos of updates on the heady crack build. So we'll get that going, and I'll put the videos under 03 Chevrolet Silverado heady crack build and update 1 and update 2 or something like that, because I'm gonna do an update when I cut those lights out, and when I do all the angle iron, I'll do an update video then. Then I'm gonna take in, blast this thing, repaint it, and it is getting painted white, and it's gonna have black pinstriping on it. And once I get it mounted on the truck, painted and everything, then I'll do the final update video of this process. So, anyways, if you guys need to subscribe, rate my videos, comment, let me know what y'all guys think. We'll see y'all in the next video. So until then, y'all take it easy and have yourselves a good one.